Welcome back, Champions League post-match show. It is good to have you with us here on CBS Sports Network, Paramount Plus. Thank you for joining. Kate Abdo, Thiery Henry, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards. So the big news is that PSG are out of the tournament, a team that we always look to potentially go all the way. And could this finally be the season? No, it isn't the season. That's the answer to that question. Jamie, let's take a look at Bayern Munich's first goal in this one. Choupo-Moting to make it 1-0.
Yeah, but, I mean, great credit to the pressing from Bayern. This one I'm talking about being as a team. You never see PSG do this, press as a team, press high and get after the opposition. It's actually Verratti who loses the ball, who's normally one of the best press-resistant midfield players you'll see in world football. But Goretzka and Thomas Muller, absolutely fantastic. It's not a foul, and credit to Goretzka as well. A lot of players in that position would take the shot, but look, it's a tag team. The two of them get him. It's not a foul, and I love that from Goretzka. It's a simple tap-in from Choupo-Moting, but too many players in that position would, you know, their eyes would light up, think they could get the glory, finish, and as soon as that goal went in, it was game over.
Yes, and then another goal went in, which made it even worse, and obviously for PSG, Gnabry with the second for Bayern, Thiery.
Yes, they were complaining once again. Ramos was playing in the last 10 minutes as a number 9, and I will explain to you why it was so easy to go through that. Cancelo gets the ball from, obviously, Verratti, losing it again. And then, who is missing in the defence? Ramos, because he was playing as a 9, trying to come back into the game. As you can see, obviously, there is no offside. Great ball from Cancelo and great finish from Gnabry, although I think Donnarumma could have done a tiny bit better. He went too quick on the ground for me. And then I think he's asking the referee if that wasn't a foul on Verratti on the other side, because they were also complaining that there was a foul on the first one, but I don't think there were fouls anyway.
I mean, the truth is it could have ended a lot worse for PSG, right, Micah? Bayern Munich had a couple of goals disallowed.
Yeah, a couple of goals disallowed. At this point, it was just... we wanted more. We wanted more from PSG, but it was all when... As soon as Bayern Munich turned up the pressure, I mean, we've seen here... At first I thought, where was the offside? And just gets a nick there, and you can see there Muller is clearly in an offside position. Alters in the way of the keeper. He's got to adjust himself. Just gets a slightest of touches. But yeah, I mean you just want to see more. And then Bayern Munich it was too easy for him in the end. And I was devastated to see PSG go out like this, because they give him the big build-up before the game. Messi, best player in the world. Mbappe, next best player in the world. And as a team, they just couldn't get it together.
Devastated but not shocked? Is that fair to say?
No, I thought PSG would go through just because of the impact that Mbappe had when he came on. But the game was stretched then. There was a little bit more space, and you could see the runs that he did today. He got caged in a little bit. They blocked that space, and it was too hard for him to get involved.
No, the thing that I wanted to add is that when you're sitting here, you want to see a good game, especially when you see Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich, when they have to do something about it and come back into a game. We want to see a game, they want to go through. As a player, you don't care how you go through, right? And you saw it with Bayern Munich. They didn't give anything to Paris Saint-Germain in the first half. They stayed in their position. They were, I won't say pragmatic, but they were staying, making sure that Kylian Mbappe wasn't getting to get that ball, and they just wanted to go through.
It was efficient, wasn't there?
It is a professional win, I call it. Don't be stupid. You know Paris will try to hit you on the break. We talked about it before with Messi and with Mbappe. They squeezed the line. Let me see his name. Stanisic didn't, I think, pass the halfway line once. He stayed always close to Upamecano, in contact all the time with Mbappe. And you have to say, obviously, hey, I wanted to see a good game. But those guys wanted to go through, and they did.
There were a few chances that PSG had. Should we take a look at some of those and just see where PSG didn't manage to put it away? Lionel Messi first, Thierry.
Yeah, I think it's Nuno Mendes that's going to get into their defence. I don't actually know why he's there, but he's there making a run like he always does. And then he crosses the ball back, and Davies does ever so well to make contact with that ball on Lionel Messi. And then De Ligt, that's the first one that he saves, because Sommer would have been beaten, but look at that. And Davies did it in the second half also to save a goal. And then again, De Ligt. That was a professional win. And I know you like that, Jamie, also. This is how you win games.
Yeah, it is. And, they're very fortunate here. tries to pass it in there, Sommer, into Goretzka, and just gets himself caught. A mess, really. And he should score. Of course he shouldn't there. But listen, credit to De Ligt. 2 great pieces of defending which kept them in that game at half-time. You'd say Paris Saint-Germain probably had the edge in that first half. I'm sure maybe a little bit unfortunate not to go in front in there. So...
And then it's Ramos.
Yeah. I mean, Ramos is great in the air. He had a couple of opportunities from set pieces.
Maybe just early on in the game, you know, again, the only times they get in, and again, Mendes squares it to Messi here, he could probably get a shot off himself. You know, PSG had the best chances, but whilst not actually feeling like they was ever in control of the game.
Goalkeeper here, Jolien. Oof.
Yeah, obviously very composed normally, but this, I don't know what he was up to, and luckily never give away a pen, and then great defending by De Ligt. Great defending, don't give it up, recognise the threat and get back on line, and cleared it off the line and enjoyed that one, you can see.
Proper centre-half play. Maybe Vitinha could have composed himself, who knows? I certainly enjoyed that, Brian. Musiala, though, just glimpses of what he's got in those elastic legs and lovely feet.
Yeah, excuse me, he's class. Honestly, he's just class. Way he moves, way he dribbles. Feels like he's the guy if anything's going to happen. But obviously, we spoke about the bench and the players that they have to come on and affect the game. But he's the guy. It just feels like they want to get it to him in tight areas. He's so comfy receiving it. Great little turn, Joe. He's turning while he's receiving it.
Yeah, beautifully balanced. You know, when you look at that front three, he's been the bright spark. That receiving the ball on the back foot, turning, balance. You know, good strike off the left foot. He's been a goal threat. Bayern Munich, the game's in the balance. I think both managers will go in there, breathe. I don't think there'll be too much changes tactically. I think if it stays like that, it gets to 60, 70 minutes and it's still... Then you might see PSG go into a back four. Yeah, it's in the balance. It's a really interesting game.
It is. Clearly, he's got options, Nagels, maybe more than Galtier has, given the absence of the Neymar injury. But you haven't seen a lot of Mbappe, have we?
No, there's been obviously snippets of him getting in behind and leaving space, but Upamecano's done exceptionally well, obviously backing himself pace-wise. But I think they've nullified the threat into Mbappe. I think that's where the key is. I think they've nullified Messi. As Joe said, he hasn't played poorly, but they've got around him early, frustrated him, and not let anyone get their head up and put it into the space. We've seen they've tried to do it a few times, but as I said, the pass has been under pressure, so it hasn't been the quality they needed.
For this evening, it's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. He's given us away. Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. David Alaba plays alongside Niklas Süle at the back. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. Opportunity it is. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Coman. A real opening now. Coman! A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten in his near post, and he's made that error, and he's been punished. Big mistake for me.
The opening goal of the game then. Paredes. This is Neymar. It's with Paredes. Neymar. And Keane. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Mbappe. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Goretzka. And Kimmich couldn't keep it.